Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another video, unboxing video. Today we have here some new program called Roblox Studio. Now, as you read through the title, this video is going to teach you how to create your own police vehicle. Now, for those who are following me on Roblox and are subscribed, you guys will know that I released this recently, this beauty, based off of the 911 Rapid Response Police Cruiser Unmarked Taurus. As you guys can see here, dual color lighting. The front also looks pretty nice, pretty dank. Um, and it's overall a nice police car. Now, thing with the police car is in this video I'm not teaching you how to do complex stuff like dual color lighting or stuff like that. I'm gonna teach you the basics of creating your own police vehicle. Now if you take my models, you can figure it out from there and see, oh, this is what he did, this is what he did. But this is just a general overview of the vehicles and how I make them and how some other people make their vehicles as well. Now, something you should know about EVL is that it targets lights individually. Now, this indeed does cause lag. I'm not going to lie to you because of the amount of scripts. Like for example, in this car, there's a few scripts in it, and that over time can cause lag. Now, what causes even more lag is if you put ambient lighting, such as like spotlights that blink when the light is blinking, and then you have a separate script inside of there. Now, that's why you see that these neon vehicles that I'm releasing don't have those ambient lighting anymore, because it just causes more script slowdown when there's lag in the game. So without it, I've seen that there's a significant amount of less lag to a police cruiser. So we're gonna get started now. The way I start with my vehicles is I place the light bars down first. So if you could see the grill, you'll see there is tinted Whelen ions. You'll also see in the visor that we have the generic LED visor. The little parts on the side and the headlight, and on the side where the little black piece is, those are regular parts, but they are supposed to represent a Whelen Vertex. And if we were to move on to the back, you would see the Apollo. I believe it's a Phoenix Apollo. I'm not sure. Uh, Now, it's, as I said, it targets every light individually, so you have to make sure that you name something that's not the same name, if that makes sense. So make sure that everything is complex in its name and how things are done. Now, we're gonna make our own little police cruiser. And the way we're gonna do this is we're not gonna use a Taurus. We're gonna use something more noticeable, like a Crown Victoria, and we're going to make something rather simple. Nothing too complex, nothing that's gonna scare away all the pigeons, you know what I mean? So we're gonna take this and we're gonna change it to maybe this gray. And then what I like to do is for the little glow on the side of the car, I would duplicate it by pressing Control D, then group it by pressing Control G, and then now you have two separate color things, yeah? In the model that you just made, select all of the colors, make it into glass. Oh, not grass. We want glass. And then make the transparency 0.85. Now, you don't see the change here, but when you make it daytime, it gives it a little more realistic feel for the vehicle. So you're gonna see this in a second. There you go. Gives it that like little shine that the sun would give a police cruiser. Uh, and if you have a white police car and you take this color and you make it like, let's say you have a white police car, and we all know how white reacts to the sun. So here I'm gonna show you what it does. You see that there, if I didn't have the glass, there would be glow all over this car because of voxel, because of whatever lighting you're using. But if you were to take this and change this to, like, let's say black, then you'll see there's a less glow. And if you still see that there's significant glow, you just make it 0.8. you'll see that there's less and more, or less and less glow to the vehicle. Uh, but you know what? We'll keep the vehicle white because why not? So uh, for this vehicle, I want to do something simple, something that gets to the point, nothing too crazy. Maybe. Okay, let's see what we got here. Do I have a Viper? I do. Okay, I have a Viper. Nice. For those who don't know, the NYPD uses the Federal Signal Viper on the back of their police cars as the little red and blues that you probably see in the videos. So we're going to use this. We're going to do this kind of NYPD style. Actually, no, we'll do exactly NYPD style because NYPD is easy. So what I do is I would ungroup this first of all because, you know, too many models. Go inside the body, press Control Shift V, and you'll see that this has popped up and it's automatically inside of the body model because you placed it in there. Now, we're going to go position this real quick. Now, something I don't like about the glass material is that when you're moving, you can't see. So I'm going to move this like 10. And then, there you go. We're going to take the module. And module. There we go. And we're going to do what NYPD does, which is they flip it this way. And make rotation 5. These are my settings usually. So the little places where the where this would be kind of makes it look like a stand, so it's perfect. Now you'll see from here you can't really see the lights. What we're gonna do is we're gonna move it all the way up here, bring it up a bit to like there, and that should be perfect. Now don't worry about this because with the glass you won't really notice that too much. So we're gonna duplicate this on the other side, and that looks pretty even to me. No, it's not even actually. That's even enough. Don't worry about that middle light there. Um, okay, so now we have our backlights. We could also put a Viper up here, so that's what we're gonna do. Make sure it's anchored though. Yeah, it is. Okay. There we go. Sweet. I'm gonna go up here, right there. Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, it's perfect. I'm gonna move our glass back and just see if it collides with anything. Okay, so the front one does collide with the glass a little bit, so we'll move it back just a tad. Just a tad, damn it. There we go. Right there. That's perfect. Okay. We got the backlights, so these backlights are kind of hitting it a little bit. So instead of... Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'll move it back a little bit, just a tad. Right there. Yeah, and that way you can still see the lights from the back, etc., etc. And then we have two grill lights, but I'm not gonna actually put the lights in there because they don't use wheel and ions. They use something else, and we don't have it. So it's just, and it'll look fine just putting two lights there because they're tinted anyways. All right, so now we have our light bars in. Now what we want to do here is try to find a vehicle that has a light bar model in it. That way you don't have to go through all the work. This is the Blythe PD car that I made voluntarily, of course, based off of the real life Blythe. Yeah. Now, what are we doing here? We're going to take this. There we go. Then we're going to place it inside of the body. Control Shift Z. I'm going to say Z, but whoops. What else are we going to do here? We're going to open it. We're going to delete every main except for one. And then, oh, where is it? Okay. And then we're going to delete every light except for one of them. That's a regular part, of course. So LB1 is a union, so we'll use just the regular part. There we go. So traffic director event, we don't need that. Okay, sweet. Now, this is where I kind of like to make it nighttime. That way I can kind of see better, so that's what I'm going to do. There we go. Sweet. Coochie. Okay. Now, I'm going to show you how an NYPD car usually looks like. So, if we go and we search up NYPD Explorer, not the Explorer program. We need the Explorer. I need a picture of what it looks like in the back. That way I could kind of show you. Okay, it looks like responding. Yep. Okay. Still can't find one. It's like you gotta watch a damn video to actually get it. This should be fun. Well, you can kind of see it here. So usually the outer ones are red, the inner ones are blue. All varies. There are some cop cars where it's the other way around, depending on how they put it in or how the modules are set up. And you know, it's a pretty basic setup. It's nothing too complicated, so it should be pretty easy. So we're gonna go position our lights. Now this is where I moved the glass out again. So I should have just kept it out of the way and then put it in when I'm done. That's not glass. That is definitely not glass. There we go. And we're gonna do that. We're gonna go right here, and we're gonna put this right there, and we're gonna move, and then we're gonna keep moving it around until it gets to the right position. Well, that's almost a perfect size. You know what? I'm gonna keep it that size just because of how the glass material works. So and I'm gonna move it out a little bit more so that the glass material can actually see the light, if you know what I mean. So we're gonna put these in here, and then we're gonna go right here. Now, you could union these to make it one part. That's what usually I do. So I'm gonna just put the other red part right here. We're gonna make it terracotta. Terracotta. There we go. Union. So we're gonna name this B blue for back blue. B red for back red. There we go. And we're gonna open the main script. Now you see what I mean by every part is individual. So here's where we're gonna start our scripting. So remember, one is called B blue, one is called B red. So B blue, B red. There we go. So this else, anything that's under else is what it would look like if it's turned off. So right now we're telling it, hey, if it's turned off, do this. You see? So now you can't even see the light because it's turned off. So what we want to do is have it do what NYPD does. What we're going to do is we're going to copy this, Control C, replace it with this, and change the time to around 0.3 because that's what they have. Then we're going to do that. Boom, boom. 0 is if it's on, 1 is if it's off. So now if you were to look at our cop car, you will see what it looks like. I'm gonna move the glass back in just so that we could just double check and see if the glass, yep, the glass sees it. Beautiful. Alright, so this is what the car would look like if the lighting stages are on in the back. Now you can see just regular lighting pattern, back and forth, red and blue, NYPD styling, you know what I mean. There we go. See, it's nothing difficult. Now we're going to work on the front. So we're going to take B red. We're going to just move it up here. Just going to take one of the parts here. Delete it. Nope. Just delete this. And we're going to take the other part, move it up to the front. Stupid glass material. Right there. Right there. So usually it's red on this side and then white on this side. So that's what we're gonna do. There we go. So F white. Oh. F white. F red. Oh, red. Look at why you look at that. Okay. We're gonna duplicate the main script. Press Control D. F white. F red. Red. Yep. And usually this front light is a little more quicker, so we're going to make it 0.2. Ooh, actually I have an idea. Oh god, someone's knocking on my door. Isn't that sweet? I'm not answering though. And we're going to make anything that has both of them just one. And then this is what it would look like. God damn it, FedEx. there you go. We have our basic lighting set up. Now the only lights that are left are the grill lights. Now something that a problem that people have is that this won't stay on the grill. So we're gonna delete street package. So these folders have to be taken out. So we're gonna delete street package and license plates. And anything that's in here, you just move it inside here. Now I'm gonna go check this door, and whoever it is gonna get a beating. Hold up. All right, I just killed the child. No, I'm just kidding. Anyways, as I said, you just move this inside the model, and then you could just delete the folders, and it'll stay right in there. Sweet. Okay, final thing we need to do is the grill lights. Yeah, just the grill lights. That's all I'm gonna do. I don't want to be extra. Okay. An old-fashioned man. Can I have a dollar for the rest of my life? I'm gonna put a grill light here and a grill light here. Does it look like NYPD yet? Oh, that's great. We're gonna name it Grill though. Grill. And this one's gonna be Grill 1. Grill. Oh wait, whoops. Grill. Oh, whoa, 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 buddy. Grill 1. Here we go. And we're gonna do the same technique. And then we have our NYPD Cruiser almost done. I want to add these though. Did I fix these? Okay, I did. Beautiful. I'm gonna put these in here. I'm gonna name one R and R1. This is gonna be R1. Into okay. R1. Now I'm gonna make this the typical backflash pattern that you usually see in the reverse lights. I'm gonna make this 05. Boop, boop. Then we're gonna copy the first two, copy the last two, and then now we are ready to unveil our police cruiser. Ready? Here we go. Oh boy. Oh boy. Why is it that guys does that? I hope you die in a hole. Okay. Anyways, you can see our NYPD police car. GIF. Actually, I can't even do a GIF because of that goddamn class. Look, you see the back is fine, but it's like the front is like, oh no, you little bastard, no. Come on, son. Okay, here we go. Okay, now that we got that GIF, we can flex. Hold up. Everyone, look. Oh, snap. A rat. Oh, it's a rat. Woo! I think I have to take it from like a higher standpoint. That way people could actually see what the hell's going on. Now I'm just going to change the glass material. And second time I had to do this. I had to do it with the Taurus too. Because of the... Yeah, we know you're human too, buddy. Girl, marry her anyway. Okay. You know what's crazy? I have my volume like really low because the headphones that I use are like extremely loud, yeah? But I know for a fact that when I upload this, the music is going to be 12 times louder than when I'm hearing it. So, you know. It is. Let me stop. It is, sir. Wait, it took a video? Why didn't it take a GIF? That's what it is, isn't it? Yeah, it's a GIF. What the hell? Okay, sweet. Usually, no, I've seen this car in real life. A car exactly like this one. What it is though, it's black. It's not white. But yeah, you can see our reverse flashers and stuff. It's pretty sick, right? All right, nice. Now that I've taught you how to make your own police cruiser, you can happily get the hell out of my channel. Bye bye.